Every single day, the world tells you to be more positive, work harder, dream bigger, smile more, be grateful. And yet, despite all that positivity, most people are more anxious, more overwhelmed, and more unhappy than ever. What if the problem is not that you are thinking too negatively, but that you are caring too much about the wrong things? Today's book will change everything. Welcome back to The Book Brief, where the world's best books come to you in minutes. Today we are covering The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, a book that has sold over 15 million copies worldwide and completely flipped the self-help world upside down. This is not a book about being lazy or not caring about anything. It is about choosing, very carefully, what is actually worth caring about. Today's 5 lessons will hit you hardest. Lesson 1. You have a limited number of fucks to give. Mark Manson opens with a brutal truth. You only have so much mental and emotional energy. Every time you get angry about traffic, stressed about someone's opinion, or anxious about something completely outside your control, you are spending precious energy that you will never get back. The key to a good life is not caring about more things. It is caring about fewer things, but the right things. Things that genuinely align with your values and your goals. Everything else deserves nothing from you. Not your energy, not your attention, not one single thought. Lesson 2. Problems never stop. Choose better problems. Here's a lie that makes people miserable. The idea that the goal of life is to have no problems, that one day everything will be perfect and you will finally be happy. Manson destroys this completely. Problems never stop. They just change. The solution to your problems creates new problems, and that is perfectly fine, because that is literally what growth is. The question is never, how do I get rid of all my problems? The question is, what kind of problems am I willing to deal with? Choose problems that are meaningful to you, because a life of meaningful struggle is infinitely better than a life of empty comfort. Lesson 3. You are not special, and that is liberating. Modern society has created a generation that was told from birth, you are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness. And that messaging, as kind as it sounds, has quietly destroyed millions of people's ability to handle ordinary life. Because when everything feels like it should be extraordinary, ordinary feels like failure. Manson says most of life is ordinary, most days are average, and accepting that, genuinely accepting it, is not giving up, it is growing up. The moment you stop demanding that everything be special is the moment you can actually start enjoying what is real. Lesson 4. Responsibility is everything. This lesson is uncomfortable, but it is the most important one. Manson says you are not always responsible for what happens to you, but you are always responsible for how you respond to it. Someone betrayed you, that's on them. How you carry it forward, that's on you. Your childhood was painful, that's not your fault. Your adult life, that is entirely your responsibility. Most people spend years blaming circumstances, parents, society, luck for where they are. And while the blame might be completely valid, it is also completely useless. Taking radical responsibility for your life, even for things that were not your fault, is the only path to genuine freedom. Lesson 5. Saying no is a superpower. One of the most quietly powerful ideas in the entire book, depth beats breadth, every time. Manson says the most meaningful things in life, great relationships, mastery of a skill, genuine success, all require you to say no to almost everything else. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that matters. The people who try to be everywhere, please everyone, and do everything end up being nowhere, pleasing no one, and doing nothing well. Pick what matters. Say yes to that fully. Say no to everything else, without guilt and without apology. The subtle art of not giving a fuck is not about being negative or giving up. It is about being ruthlessly selective with your energy, your attention, and your care. In a world that screams at you to care about everything, this book quietly gives you permission to stop. And in that stillness, you finally find what actually matters. If this summary made you want to stop caring about all the wrong things, subscribe to the Book Brief for a brand new book summary every single week. Drop a comment below. What is one thing you're going to stop giving your energy to from today? See you in the next one.